What's up, agents, and welcome back to another division video. It's the 9th of September 2025. Year 7 season 2 has just started. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into the vendor reset. We've got a terrible Bellstone unless you really want explosive resistance, so yeah, not the best way to start off a new season. Everything else here this week is terrible, so we're going to move straight on. The clan vendor has got the cloak named Knees with reduced threat. If you want to pick them up, the weapon damage is pretty high. A striker's backpack, tip of the spear Knees, and an Umbra initiative chest piece. We've got a classic M60, but it's not got any good rolls on it at all. We have got some Walker Harris Knees with crit hit damage on. They could be crit chance, crit damage, but certainly not best in slot. The 511 here is pretty crazy. I mean, it has got repair skills and skill haste on if you're going to use it for some kind of incoming repairs weird build. So you might want to pick that up. The Uzina has got Haspro on if you're doing some kind of armor on kill Haspro build. So that's a potential option as well. But the mods are trash, so let's move on. The Countdown vendor has got a mop if you want to pick it up. It's pretty well rolled. Yeah, no reason not to pick this one up at all. Actually, it's pretty well rolled. We've got a force multiplier with skill haste on as well. Pretty good. You could change the repair skills to skill damage. That's probably worth picking up as well. Then we've got a DZ exclusive, the Black Friday, with perfectly unhinged. Although it doesn't work with the Tinkerer, it's pretty well rolled, and you could change the stability to crit chance. Let's move on. Checking out the theatre vendor, we've got a lefty. Will take a little bit of work, but it's always worth having one of these if you've not got one already. Everything else, though, not the greatest. So let's just get out of here. Down at the castle, we got a brand new holster, the Spot On. It's not rolled terribly. It's got weapon handling on, so some options here if you want to pick this up. In fact, we'll probably pick one up because we've not got one yet. My favourite gun, the MK46. Unfortunately, this is not the best. We want critical hit chance here. Frenzy's awesome though, and could be used for a Tinkerer build if you need one to fill in the interim. We got a Murakami holster here with skill haste on. This could be used. Just change the explosive resistance to perhaps repair skills, and you're away. Everything else is trash though, so let's move on. At the campus, we've got a commando because it knows I'm always naked. We've got a big show, but I mean, this thing's not great, but it's not terribly rolled if you really want to use it. We've got an Araldi mask with crit chance, crit damage, but unfortunately it's marksman, so you'll be doing some kind of crit marksman build. A little bit unlikely. We've got an Alps holster with skill haste, so you could put repair skills on this and it would be good for a high-end healer build perhaps. Everything else though is garbage. Let's move on. DZ West has got some firm handshakes with Haspro if you want to pick them up. Some Cavalier gloves, some new tipping scale knees. Not bad roll, but obviously you need DZ credits to get them. Some imminent armaments gloves as well with crit chance on, so it could be crit chance, crit damage, but again would require DZ credits. Everything else though is garbage, so let's move on. DZ East has got a new reliable if you want to pick it up. It's also got a hardwired mask, striker's holster. There is an overlord's mask, but you probably better just farming it elsewhere because it will require DZ credits, but it is pretty good. Could be headshot and whatever else you want in the other slot. Everything else is garbage though, so let's move on. DZ South has got a rail splitter if you want to pick it up with perfectly accurate. Not looking great on everything else though, unfortunately. We've got an Umbra initiative backpack, tip of the spear chest piece, and yeah, just a general load of trash, so let's move on. Oh boy, I got to Brooklyn. I've got 30% rate of fire and 30% damage. Okay, so at the Brooklyn vendor, what have we got? He likes to be pretty random. He's got not a lot, unfortunately. This mask is okay if you're in a crit pistol build. It's got crit damage on. Could be crit chance, crit damage. Yeah, but everything else is no good, so let's move on.
Come check out my stock.
Okay, so the Haven vendor has not really got anything great, unfortunately. This Empress set of gloves would be okay. With skill haste, you could put them to skill damage. Another Imminence Armaments mask that could be crit chance, crit damage. And some terrible mods. Let's go and see what Roy's got. Okay, so looking for Roy to save us. Come on, Roy. Alright, so we have got a shiny monkey backpack, but with status effects and skill damage, you could change the talent to something along the lines of whatever skill build that you are running, so that might be okay. But overall, not a great week. So don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.